Hold up, bitch, get on your knees, bend it over, let me see. Her booty real, she ain't got no fix a flat. When I grab it, then it squeeze. I'm in here with rapping queen. Hold up, and we looking for the hoe. Yeah, head down, ass up, climb that pole. Yeah, her pussy is exposed. Hold up. Get down your knees. Bitch, get down your knees. Bitch, get down your knees. Bitch, get down your knees. Get down your knees. Bitch, get down your knees. Bitch, get down your knees. Bitch, get down your knees. She suck it, she freak it, she lick it, she taste it, she throw it, she drop it, she stop it, she paste it. Goddamn, that booty is calling for Jesus. Making me want to call all of my people. Goddamn, she do it right, yeah. My service sauce bright. Hey, her pussy like dynamite. But she get, she don't want that. Nah. The first time they saw me, they went to.
Yo, what up, what up? It's your girl, Miss Cookie, baby. You always make me feel pretty, friend.
Good. I do what I can do.
Thank you. And that beautiful siren is the queen of all things indie, Miss Lovey.
I ain't shit.
I hate it. We got KK to the left. She's to my high. Then we got my favorite mixologist, Elixir.
Where
she right there.
Oh, I can't see her, but I don't know. Oh, there you go. Little bitty bee.
Bitch, don't make size of us fun size people because you 5'10".
Now hold on, don't spread rumors about me.
How tall are you, Lovey?
5'8" and a quarter.
No, you taller. It's because you be wearing them. You be wearing them heels. You right, sis. You
I'm 5'8" and a quarter.
That nigga heels be stripper size.
That's a
bitch. They don't look like stripper shoes. Your shoes are nice. Hello. But the heel on them is super tall, bitch, and you be walking.
You be walking, friend.
I do, friend.
You be stalking.
Stallion.
Go.
We got comedian Cornelius White in the building. He look like he in love, too. Look. Come on, you all right?
Great.
You know, I gotta fix the camera because it's not on him.
It's not on Cohen.
No, but we know what that nigga look like, so it's okay.
I hate it.
It works.
I'm sorry.
And then we got Mellow Yellow. I'm gonna try to start calling you that. Mellow Yellow.
What's up? How y'all doing?
Yeah,
we good.
If you could just remain in that position.
And this has been Radio 101. We love it. Okay, so y'all, we in the nude. Put your children in the bed. All right, so boom. It's been a lot going on. I don't want to talk about politics, and it's not. We getting straight discussed. Okay, so let me ask you a question. Okay, so we hit on this last week on the show, but we didn't really get to talk about it. If you in a relationship and your partner is masturbating, are you offended by that?
Whoa! In the Nude Radio.
Straight into it.
This nigga. Okay.
What? That was a question that one of my friends said. Cohen,
Yes.
you want to answer that?
Ask the question again.
Your partner's masturbating while you guys are cohabitating.
No.
Is that a problem?
No, it's not a problem.
So you're okay with your woman masturbating?
Yes.
It's not an ego thing?
No, not at all. Because in all honesty, I need her to know how to get herself there so she can guide me. Because
come on, a man that want to be taught.
listen,
It's a black man, y'all.
Because
He's
every
single.
woman's not the same.
My boy's single.
Like, learning curves are difficult. You know what I mean? You just down there. What you doing? If you don't know what you're doing, you don't know which way you're going.
Please get up, sir.
You just bail.
Don't even do it. I'd rather you not even try it because it's going to piss me the fuck off.
You know what I'm saying? And nothing's worse than a grown woman looking at the top of your head like, get the fuck out.
You looking, but I'm grabbing your chin, pulling you up.
See?
Oh, fuck that shit. You need to know because apparently you don't get it the first time. So let me help you. You know, it's a teacher of me. I'm going to guide you.
As a grown man, most
hands
grown
on.
men go, fuck it, she got to learn. You know what I mean? But women, y'all be like, no, this...
I feel like because we're less selfish when it comes to sex. Like, we're emotional when we have sex. And it's not that some men aren't, but for the G and pop, it's just to do. That's why y'all cheat, whether it's an emotional tie. For us, it is an emotional tie.
Well, see, you say y'all cheat.
Men. All men don't.
Not all men cheat.
I know, but those that do, their reasoning most of their reasoning has been the shit that I just want some pussy. To be honest, they really don't care. But we cheat. That nigga gonna be better than you in some aspect, and it's not gonna be physical. It's definitely a mental, because we leave emotionally first. We check out first.
In truth, it takes two to cheat.
It does.
Right? And like, I get it. Certain women go, you just went and got some pussy, but maybe it was something else that enticed him.
No, I didn't say all. I said the majority of men that do.
The majority of the men that do cheat, it gotta be something else.
It's because it's the thrill. Like, you know, like I dated somebody, he got a kick. Like, he would talk to other women because he got a kick to see if he still had it. Like, he got a kick out of that shit because I didn't stroke his ego enough and wasn't.
Okay, well, some people
because it comes to find time between complimenting your spouse and you just being insecure. Like, we're not gonna play this superior inferior game.
Right.
Don't get it wrong. You know, when I'm with somebody, I'm submissive, so I do understand it's the king of my castle. However, I'm a queen. I ain't no motherfucking peasant either.
Right.
So that was somebody who wanted. He loved self gratification.
But at the same time, you knew who he was.
I learned who he was.
You learned. And
that's a difference. Because if I knew, I would have saved myself a lot of time.
Because wholeheartedly, after learning that, you know what I'm saying, that's what he wanted was just, you know what I'm saying, somebody to go, baby, you look good every day. Because I've been with a person that
he would risk things like his job for that. He'll tell me he got to work overtime and you ain't at work, you over there getting self-gratified. So that's when it becomes a problem. You know what I mean? And then things happen. Then a baby comes. And then now I'm looked at like, hey, you know, the nigga had the baby, but y'all should be too. No, bitch, I got feelings.
Well, yeah.
And that's the thing. We're taught as women to stay down for the come up. And I don't think that's right. Because you as men are taught that you're going to make mistakes because that's just the man's nature. We make mistakes too. We want to make mistakes too. But when we make those mistakes, we a hoe. We couldn't stay loyal. Like, that's bullshit.
I think it's more because as men, we hold y'all to
a higher standard. Yeah. But y'all need to hold y'all accountable. Y'all need to learn accountability. Right. Like, all these women are not just waking up crazy. Some man has wronged her for her just like all men who are doing crazy shit. Some woman turned that man like that.
Not
I believe in it.
Not all people need to be turned out to be crazy.
That's why the adjective at the beginning was some.
Right. But in all honesty, certain people cheat because it's in their nature.
That's what I'm saying. They can't help it.
And I get it. But certain people, like, it's something that person did to make them go, this is better than what, or this specific thing is what I'm looking for at home that I'm not getting at
But you're creating an oxymoron because you just said some people it's in their nature. So if it's in their nature, there isn't a trigger needed. It's already built in. You can't say that. That's an oxymoron.
Other people, it's just the fact that maybe at home you're not getting.
Yeah, and I'm a firm believer in this. I really believe if your partner asks you for something and it's within reason to you, that you should do it. It shouldn't be no, I don't want to do it because I don't want to. Right. It should be a legitimate reason. Like, if your partner is not okay with having threesomes, I don't think you should cheat for that. Because that's a different person. Right. And let's just be clear, we know if a woman asks for the third person to be a man, it's finna go up in that room. He finna cut the fuck up.
Well, probably so.
You know.
Because you don't treat your wife like you would
a hoe.
Right.
Hello, somebody. Right. Say a lot for the people in the back.
I'm just saying. But at the same time, if your wife ain't with that, and
there's a
9
compromise.
out of 10, you should have figured this shit out earlier. Like, I'm just saying. I don't know what the fuck is people doing. Get this shit on the table quickly.
Expeditiously.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't fuck around with it and be like, yo, after 2-3 years, I like, you know what I'm saying, some weird shit. Put that shit on the table.
If you like to get fucked in your ass as a man, say that at the beginning.
You don't have to go that far.
Y'all don't know, man. I done been through some shit.
There's a ton of things out there. You know what I'm saying? People like dress up. People like role play. And some people and certain people don't. Some people don't know how to do it. It's a lot of things that people want.
You like role play?
I've never.
Cause you just said some people don't know how to do it. Like, that was personal. I gotta ask my friend what's going on over there, friend.
Cause I've had like people try things and not just be like that.
Well, okay, so those who missed last week, Coin told us about this girl who shaved him, okay, to get the business done, so she can guide him through licking his ass, and he loved it.
Listen, I'm not saying I loved it. All I'm saying is it happened. I'm saying I was young. I'm saying
the bitch shaved you, so she loved you. She fucked with you.
Listen,
she took the time to hold your dick up, balls and everything, lift to the side and all that. Baby,
that's dedication.
Baby, I pay somebody to do that for me. So I damn straight for do for nobody else. I pay for it though. We're gonna get waxed together.
It's a learning curve. I mean, because every woman don't do that. I mean, and it's a trust factor there.
Definitely, and that's what was beautiful about it, the intimacy of it. Now it is kind of, to each his own. I personally will,
Well,
but that was your experience. It's not that I don't know what I'm doing. I just, it's like you going to fast food and you be hungry, so you ready to eat right then. You gotta take the wrap off. I don't want to have to do all that. You need to be ready when I get there.
What if you fuck around? But what if you fuck around and somebody was having a bad day and your food stank?
What bad day? Never happened.
I'm just saying, like, somebody put some spoiled meat in there.
Didn't I tell you? I don't care if we at my house, a room, or whatever. I don't give a fuck if you pick me up. We only been gone 20 minutes. I'm gonna hit the tub. That's just in my nature.
But grown men don't always hit.
Grown men, I fuck with dudes. We take baths together. Shit.
I've had.
You need to change your surroundings.
I've honestly come in from working out and like sweating.
Right.
And you need to go take a bath.
Right.
Don't be trying to grab me the fuck because you need to go take a bath.
This is what he's saying, though.
I just come in from working out and like she'll be like, hey, and it's like on some.
She give me the signal.
Yeah, and I'm like, let me jump in the shower real quick. And she's like, no, come back.
But that's
and
her.
Ready. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But what I'm saying
But that's her, and that goes back into preference. Everyone has different preferences, and I respect all preferences. Right. But as for me in my house, we wash our ass.
But if you
period.
If you got hair down there,
I get waxed.
If you got hair down there, you need to jump in the shower.
Baby, I pay my wax bill before I pay my light bill on
If you
going.
don't have hair down there, from what I've been told.
I do. My lights ain't never off.
I'm just saying. It's not that bad.
But European Wax Center is a $52 charge, faithfully. Hello, since 2010.
I get it.
Continuous.
I get it.
I can tell you who been hired, fired, the procedures, the policies, the promotions, what time money get a join, how to get around the system for a freeway. Baby, don't play with me.
I've never been
That's
to
a
wax center.
routine. Baby, it's an experience. It's lovely. It's wonderful.
I just get my feet done from time to time.
Yeah. Okay, so you know how you get the little tinglies on your feet? That's how it be when you get waxed. It just be a whole different.
Yeah, I think that's too far.
So,
like my legs and shit.
But so just to get this understood.
What?
Your preference is the shower.
I wash my food before I cook it, so I'm gonna wash my food before I put it in my mouth.
Right, I understand that, but my question is,
y'all mama didn't teach y'all that?
If you with a guy and you love this guy,
yeah,
it's no exceptions.
There has been an exception. Like if I came home and it's like 3 a.m, some shit like that. But that's because. But I can bet your top dollar. I don't know. I don't think no oral probably was performed because when I'm like that, I want to cook. I ain't got time. But it's because I want the experience. I don't want to be shortchanged, so I'm gonna go take a bath. And I need you to take one too, because I already done. I don't think you know this. Okay, so I already done. They know this way. I do not like giving head. I don't. If I can get out of it, I'm going to get out, and that'll be my way right there. I'm just gonna bend over. You're gonna be mad, because you're not gonna say no. Cause then it's gonna be like you gonna be mad if you gonna get.
Fuck that.
So,
you is not gonna say no.
Right. Yeah, no, I'm with him.
You will say no.
Move.
What?
You is not. Y'all lying.
Yes.
Ladies, if you grab that nigga dick, it's over. They get quiet. They have no more arguments.
No.
Watch my smoke.
No. Cool. You only gonna get that one, maybe twice.
Shit.
Right.
It only takes up to 33 days to develop a habit, and it takes up to 2.5 years to break it. That's all I need is that once or twice, and it's over. You ain't gonna give a fuck. Coin, I'm telling you.
But the best way to replace a habit is to find another habit.
Yeah, but by that time, shit, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Hello. That's all I'm saying. I just don't see no man that's attracted to his woman that has a high sex drive telling his woman no when she grab his dick and insert it in her. I ain't never seen a man get out the pussy other than to eat it or he about to nut.
I'm finna push
What?
I just like her face too.
Because wholeheartedly, right? My thing is, if I just did you, because see, this what this turned into. Me doing you, and you just going, let's fuck.
Exactly. That's what that turns into.
And see, you see how selfish you feel right now?
I don't feel selfish at all.
You should feel
You
selfish.
don't? You don't?
You should feel selfish as fuck.
Okay, so
you
here's
telling
the
me
deal.
I done went and did what I done did, and then you gonna look me in my motherfucking face and go, all right, come on, and just cock your leg up. That's what you gonna do.
For me not sucking the dick?
Right.
Here's the deal.
First off, I'm gonna bring it right
Let
to
me
your
tell
face.
you like
I'm
this.
gonna put it in your face.
Here's the deal. You guys mistake me not liking to me not doing it.
Okay.
I do not like it, but I will do it, and I'm pretty good at it. But it's like a prep. Like there are men who I've been with who don't like. They don't like fucking. You know, sometimes they don't like being on top. They don't like missionary. They think missionary boy. But because that's something that I would like, they would do it. It's a compromise. Don't get it twisted. I'm a pleaser because, bitch, you ain't my daddy told me a man should never leave you because you ain't fucking him or feeding him. And that ain't never been a topic of discussion in my breakups. Period. So, I'm going to do whatever I got to do within reason.
Now, I feel you, right? But when you say within reason,
like, don't ask me for a threesome. That's a reason. That's within reason.
Okay,
but if you ask me for some head, I don't say no.
I don't.
So you have
I just
boundaries.
don't.
I do, as he should.
But see, I don't
It's
like
some shit he don't want to do.
Because see, you seem like the type that'll schedule a nigga for shit.
Now, was he not? Hold
I don't
on.
like this.
Hold on, cause see,
You
look,
get head,
let's
but
pause.
later,
Let's pause. Now, was he not here when, Lovey had me in the hot seat that day and I had to call somebody I've had sex with off of another phone so they know it's not me until she say it's me and give them consent? You were here for that.
Well,
Do you see how
got
that,
some wet
bro,
pussy.
me and that man was fucking for 18 years.
He said you got some wet pussy. He didn't say you had like some super.
Me and that man was
But
that was the first dick I ever sucked.
But what I'm saying is,
That's why that man be mad when I'm not with him, because he
but
don't
what
want
I'm
me
saying is,
doing them
you seem
tricks.
like a scheduler.
I'm not. I'm a counselor. We freaks. We don't schedule shit.
So why you don't like?
I don't like doing it. It doesn't mean I don't do it. It's like you don't like to go to work, but motherfucker, you got bills, so you go to fucking work. Come on, what the fuck?
But it makes it better when you enjoy doing it.
Who said I didn't enjoy it? I just don't. It's not on the bucket list. When I'm getting home and I'm thinking about fucking my man, I'm not thinking about sucking his dick first. I'm thinking about rotating on that motherfucker. Or sit on his face. That's what the fuck I'm thinking about.
So
the first thing is not. However, when you know your man,
All
is
I'm
that's
saying
something
is-
he likes
all
to
I'm
do,
saying
and you
is,
do that,
there
you
you
know,
go.
that's the thing.
But don't
But
be
you
a-
brought up a schedule. Who? I'm
'Cause
33. Who fucking?
'cause you
Look at
seem
my
like-
kids.
'cause see,
Do it
no,
look like I schedule
no,
sex?
but
Shit.
what I'm saying is,
them niggas
what
too
I'm-
close in age.
What I'm saying is, you seem like a scheduler because you said you don't like doing it, but you'll do it. Then you
I
said,
don't like doing it because my first time doing it, other than with my first love, I was molested. So that's why. See, this is what we were trying to avoid, but my word wasn't good enough. So to bring the thing to a perspective. That's why, you know? You can't enjoy something that was a punishment.
I understand.
And that's why. But I'm good at it, because again, I'm a pleaser. So, it's a difference. Any other questions, class?
No. None of this. Where do we go from that part?
Nah, it's good. No, it's the thing is I always felt like if I share my story, I could save somebody else. Cause my favorite, my mentor when I was teaching, she brought me this thing for my wall that says, "Be the you needed at your age," and so that's what I do. Like even my children know a lot. Even my 5-year-old, they know a lot, and I keep them that way because it wasn't that my mom didn't educate. My mom didn't have the time to educate, so I had to learn by trial and error. Okay. And as a woman, that's not okay.
Now,
Men are built for that naturally.
Let me ask you this.
What's up?
That part that you just said that kind of ties everything in together.
Yeah.
True.
Do you express that with
Yeah, absolutely. Anybody I'm involved with, they know. Because there are times, although it happened, it happened 22 years ago, but there are times that there's still a trigger. You know what I mean? So I never want to
won't get aggressive or be like upset.
Or even if I'm just having a fucked up day because this is what's going on in my head, for you not to take that personal. It has nothing to do with you. For my withdrawal, for you to feel like you're not wanted. So it definitely, I feel like you have to let somebody know what they're getting into. So I would never like this. I would never fucking have anybody I'm with blind to anything. I'm never gonna let, and the thing is, and I remember if I didn't take anything else out of premarital counseling, I took this thing called Preparing for War at a Time of Peace. Me and my partner would sit and have these talks. When this has happened, this is how we're going to handle this. And when this happened, this is how we're going to handle this. Because that way, when it happens, there's no surprise because we already laid this blueprint. It's nothing. We should just follow it. And it does eliminate, like, communication is a motherfucker.
It is.
It eliminates a lot of shit. So, at first, I used to be ashamed. Like, of course, like I said, my first love, he probably got every bit of the PTSD. Because now it's consensual, but in my head, somewhere mid through, I'm flashing. So he like, what the fuck? He like, what's wrong? Like, I'm talking about, what? I used to beat that dude up.
See, like, I've been with, and I call y'all little crazies.
He call us little crazy, so.
Because it's like something wrong with every female. You know what I mean?
It's something wrong with every person. Men get hurt too. Men carry hurt.
We do, but not the way y'all do. And
that's a lie. Most men don't, but there are some that do.
See, I had a different upbringing. My dad is kind of like, nigga, get over it. You're not with it being
right.
Type nigga. So,
right.
You know what I mean? Nobody coming to help you.
Yeah,
but,
right.
That, shit, I lost where I was going with that.
It's the weed.
You can say that. You can say that. So, I'm going to move on. You seem like you had a thought process if you had something, because I literally just lost my thought process.
I was just going to say, when it comes to that, like she said, it's about pleasing your mate and, y'all having an understanding.
So do you eat butt?
I mean, if I'm with somebody and I'm exclusive with them, then yeah, the sky's the limit. I aim to please. So there's no shame in that. I feel like sucking toes, whatever, bath water. I mean,
come on, bath water.
But I mean, like you should want to please your mate if y'all are exclusive and this is the person that you say you with, and y'all planning a future together. Kids don't even have to be involved, but you get what I'm saying? Like, you should, I feel like you should want to. I think that brings people, spouses, couples and stuff closer together when they share those intimate times with each other.
Agreed. It's vulnerability at its finest. Right. And I think that's the thing. A lot of people don't understand intimacy is not always physical affection. It's not.
I totally agree.
Like, you can listen. I tell people all the time, like, I will fuck the shit out of your mind first, because that's how I am. I'm a sapiosexual. You gotta like pique my interest.
Yeah.
And I can't just bone somebody. It gotta be some emotional something. Bone. I know. I'm such a man.
So basically, what you saying that is, if your mate was here and you sitting where you sitting and he's way across the room,
he should feel me.
He should be able to feel you.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Because I probably could definitely feel him and it'll be up. That's when the messages come. I don't want to be for the streets anymore, love you.
See, I'm the type of nigga that needs hints.
You need what?
I need hints.
It's not that you need hints. I just feel like maybe you haven't messed with a woman who really understood past the carnal mind, because you're a really deep individual. So when you get that woman, I don't fuck with lame people. You my dog. So if a woman really tapped into that and understood and could comprehend where you coming from, bro, that shit be so woof. Hello, you feel me? My dog had a flashback over there. All right, love me. I don't know if it's a sandwich on that thought.
Because y'all basically, y'all synced in.
We always, the thing is we have two completely different viewpoints. But we're always in sync on shit, because we meditate together. We have our sage. We we charge our crystals. We really speak to each other, And the thing is when it comes to us dealing with bullshit, we're both the same. We rather deal with our shit ourselves. And sometimes because we both spoiled, look at me telling my business. Because we both spoiled, we'll take it like, bitch, you ain't fucking with me. But then she's grown to understand because one, she wasn't used to me being like that either. So that was the biggest thing. So then when I get to telling her, bitch, this what happened, and she's in there like, bitch, you handled all that? Yes, I almost died too. But like, you know, she was like, no, and I have a problem as her, we're alpha females. We sometimes have a problem accepting help from others because we've been taught to carry the load so much to where it looks like that we're weak when we do that. But like I told you, I'm tired of being a strong child. I quit. Don't try me. But I ain't look.
I've never had
I'm tired. A strong woman?
What's that?
Like a super strong
Man,
woman.
it's hard.
I love a super strong woman.
Like I'm talking about
Like, I look for it.
carry the bills. Like,
Hell yeah, I've been there.
Like I'm talking
And
about,
then came home and was domestic.
You see what I'm saying?
But I was tired.
Like I've never dealt with. Like I've dealt with complainers.
It's a lot of those.
I grew up with
It's
6
a lot of
men.
those.
I had 6 men and 2
Don't-
stepfathers. So
and complainers and want to be catered
you learn how to fix a man
and
lunch at 13.
Like
Right,
That's what I was in the kitchen
so
doing.
difficult to tell somebody your mama fucked up.
right.
She was doing your daddy wrong. She should have been in there fixing that man plate because this is what you.
Oh, I get mad when I come to your
Like,
house.
I explain this shit to people and they get upset with me because they feel like I'm talking about their family relationship. But what I'm saying is,
The
you
value.
don't know how to treat a man.
Right.
You in here looking in the nigga face going, you do this for me, not I do this or just do it.
Right. Or like it's owed to you. Like,
Right.
Yeah, and see,
Shit
even
crazy.
like within most of the men that I have dated, I didn't cohabitate with many of them, but the ones I did, it wasn't even like a gender thing, like because they would cook more than me, just because they know they're like, fuck, this bitch tired. You know, she gonna come in this whole rah, let me go and cook. And then at that point, you know, I'm finna wash the dishes still clean. And you gave me time to relax at some point. Are you finna get the business when these kids finna go to sleep?
But see,
like,
but niggas
that's
like
a
me,
teamwork.
Niggas like me will get to like taking completely advantage of that and thinking like all I gotta do is cook and help clean in this motherfucker. We fucking every night because in my mind I'm finna cook. I'm finna clean these
Yeah.
kids. Sit y'all
I
ass down.
understand that.
Sit down. Get your homework done. Come in. And I'm gonna be so motherfucking helpful. And then when you realize this nigga think he finna fuck every time he do this, so
What?
I'm gonna slow him down
And change the dynamic.
And that is so irritating.
Well, see, you gotta remember, I'm the girl who, I don't care if we mad, I'm gonna fuck my man and he's still gonna get on that couch. Cause you not finna go cheat, motherfucker. You could be mad all night, cause if I'm mad, I'm mad. But if you come here and say you wanna do it, I'm gonna give it to you and then you gotta get the fuck up out this room.
But
Cause
you
I'm
have-
still upset.
But let me say this: you have a lot of women that don't think like that.
I
though.
know, 'cause we
Where
talked
they
about this
use
last week.
Sex is a weapon.
Oh no, I told y'all my daddy
Oh,
said my
God.
man should not leave me if I'm not fucking or feeding him.
I get you.
You gonna
saying
get
that,
this
but
swap, but I'm mad at you.
but you
Don't talk to
saying-
me.
You saying I'm gonna get it, but don't talk to you. Then you saying once I finish with it, I gotta go back in this living room and sit on this couch.
Now I'm gonna be so honest. A lot of times it didn't last that they go sleep on the couch.
Let me help you. I
'Cause
paid for this
And let me
motherfucking
tell you,
bed.
my ex-husband tell me, bitch, I don't
I
give
ain't
a fuck
going
how
nowhere.
mad you
You know what I'm
is.
saying?
I
I paid
ain't
for
going.
this motherfucking bed. You go sleep on the couch.
Right.
It's some bullshit.
Oh, and don't play with me because I will go sleep
I
on
don't
that
give a
couch.
fuck. Don't take my bed.
And how did that even
Yeah.
get started?
Cause I get on the couch and then
Like-
they'll come in and they be like, get in the bed. Cause you know, as a man, you like, man, my girl on the couch. Well, she shouldn't be on the couch. It's like, they come get in the bed. And I act like I ain't there. Then they either pick me up or they put on that. Cause mind you, you gotta be a strong man to deal with me. They be like, look, I ain't playing with you. Get your ass in this bed.
First
All
off,
right, I'm
cook
gonna go to
it,
bed.
cook it. You got big hands.
I do not have big hands.
Cookie, you
I got
big
long
hands.
fingers.
For a woman, you got big hands. Listen, you can slap shit out of this youngster right here. Let me tell you something.
Why you call him a youngster? That man is older than
Because
me.
he yellow, you know what I'm saying? You slap shit out of yellow and bruise the shit out of this man with your big
I'll
hands.
bruise
First
up.
of all,
I'll be right there, I'll bruise up.
Right, and you
I do
telling
not
me-
put my
you
hands on
telling me
anybody. I don't
you
do
think,
that.
I don't think that you, who as passionate as you is, ain't slapped a nigga or two,
Oh,
especially
God.
when a nigga ain't looking.
I'm going.
You ain't.
Let me tell you why. I'm petty. So I get
I'm
a
all
thrill by see you in my business.
I'm
I
all
don't like
ears.
that. All right, so fuck it, I don't care. So I'm petty. Look, I'm normally very, like you said, I'm very straightforward. I'm talkative. Motherfucker, I got the silent treatment max the fuck out. Hello, I got it mastered. And at that point, I'm fucking your mind because you're like, man, what the fuck she over there thinking? And I'm going to answer you. I'm respectful. I'm still going to fix your plate. Here you go. But as far as a dialogue, if it's not about these kids, I don't have nothing to talk to you about. Don't ask me how my day was, because what I'm doing is I'm controlling my mouth, because as my man, I don't want to disrespect you and treat you like these hoes in the street, because I'm probably that mad. If I get to the point where I'm quiet, I am coping. That is a self-coping mechanism. I told my behavior kids that. You just get quiet and you leave. I'm going to go to Walmart and I'm going to come back, because we're going to talk about it. I want to talk about it so we can just let it go, so I can find out what I did wrong. We can talk about what you did wrong. But leave me the fuck alone when I say be quiet. Don't talk to me, because I'm trying to control myself.
So
you get what I'm saying, counsel? It's the counsel thing. This is my counsel.
So let me ask you.
Tell a friend.
When you tell a nigga, listen, don't talk to me. Stop talking to me. That's it.
I don't do that's it. See, I don't play that's it in the man in the face game.
Or basically, once I get quiet,
I'm so sweet, baby. I really don't want to talk right now. I'm not in the mood. Can you just give me some time? And that's it. We're not disputing about why I need time. That's it. My ears are off, because I don't want to be disrespectful.
But what if he keep on pursuing?
If he keeps on, that's when I grab my keys and I leave, because it's gonna get ugly in that house. I gotta go cool. Come on, counselor. I gotta cool the fuck out.
So back to my original.
Y'all remember I'm only 5'5", so I already got little man syndrome.
Back to the original question. You ain't never said, sit the fuck down and leave me alone.
Again, I do not disrespect my man. The fuck? I grew up with 6 men. Are you listening to me? Nigga, I don't have daddy issues, okay? And I ain't never seen a bitch play with my daddy or my daddy play with a woman, so I'm not gonna enforce that. My mama either. My mama rah, but she know her place with her husband.
Cause see, what you saying is everybody is completely understanding that you date and they leave you alone.
Yes, because either we've had this conversation prior. Remember, I prepare for war at a time of peace. We already had this dialogue. Right. Or B, they see me flash on somebody else and they're like, fuck, I ain't dealing with that. I seen how you can go. It was never them. It was either direct or indirect. So it's a respect thing. That's what that communication is. See, there are people who have to ask for respect, and those are people that command. I command respect. Okay. Without talking. Okay. Because I'm going to give you that respect.
But let's go. Okay.
You got to chill.
Right. but let's go back to the point where you said you would get up and leave. I don't feel like if you're in a relationship with somebody, you should ever just get up and walk out on that person. You're right.
Because I'm not walking out though. That's where you're taking it personal. That's not walking out. The whole situation alone. It's because I don't want to fight with you. At home, it's my sanctuary. I'm not fighting in my sanctuary. That's not for us. So to avoid it to become an argument, let's just take some time and pull back, because I don't care what anybody say. So everybody has that feeling.
Why not just go into the other room?
Your question, the reason you got the answer, because you said, what if the person's not leaving you alone? At that point, you're badgering me. Right. So that means I've walked to other rooms and you're behind me nagging. Right. So now I have to leave, because it's a little tense and I'm a counselor, and when we get backed up, we strike. You know, and we go hard. We draw blood. We really don't. All the shit we be thinking that we save from because we love you from saying that shit out of there. And at that point, the relationship probably gonna be over because you like this bitch.
So when you leave
from the beginning.
So, but
6 years ago, motherfucker.
But when you leave, he know you coming back, right?
Absolutely. I'm not taking a bag. I'm just grabbing my purse. I'm gonna tell you like this here. I'm so simple. I'm either finna go to Walmart and walk around, or I'm finna go to Whataburger, sit in the parking lot, listening to Isley Brothers, or I'm finna go and walk around my neighborhood. I'm a real set creature. I'm not gonna go to clubs. I don't play that shit. I'm not calling no other nigga, because me and my nigga gonna be back tomorrow. Cardi's be upset. Like, I don't do none of that. I deal with my shit. But I think as an adult, if I ask you for time, because I'm gonna give you that. If I'm asking you, if I'm preventing an issue, you should allow me that and respect it.
You should, but it's ignorant people out here.
It is, but I don't deal with them. Yeah, I know they're ignorant from jump.
That's why I was asking.
This spirit of discernment, the motherfucker.
I didn't tell people stuff like, listen, let's just give it 12 hours.
Right.
Why you say 12 hours?
Let's just give it 12 hours, and if you're still angry about it after 12 hours, we'll talk about it then.
Yeah.
But if we want to keep going right now, right, and you trying to like escalate with words and like picking up shit and you trying to throw shit.
You deal with angry women for real. I don't got daddy issues, so I don't know. My daddy loved me. My daddy was my balance.
Listen, I don't know if women have daddy issues at certain points, but
They do.
because their dad was in their life, so I don't.
But it could be that they never seen their dad treated right, just like a lot of boys don't see their mom treated right. There are women, I have a lot of single father friends, and they have seen women mistreat their dads, including their mother, which is why he got custody on some shit. You see what I'm saying? So it still, it lies in somewhere, because maybe that child, you know, could resent her dad because she felt like her dad should have stood up and told her mama get up on your shit, and her dad just chose to raise him instead. So there could be resentment from that standpoint to their dad. It's so many ways that they can go. But the thing is I feel like when you're an adult, conversation, and see, I feel like a lot of people who can't communicate, they take me not agreeing with your thing, or whoever, somebody not agreeing with them, as an argument. Because they haven't been taught to communicate. Exactly. I'm not going to agree with you. You're not going to agree with me. It's not an argument. It's not even me saying that you're wrong. I'm just saying that this is how I feel. You're saying that's how you feel. And it's just that. It's just a factor of two different opinions.
And you should be able to disagree. I mean, agree to disagree.
Yeah.
Right. I agree with that.
This boy done said I didn't slap people. It's some niggas I should have fucking slapped.
I'm just saying.
I have never in my life hit a man, but I have put two in the motherfucking air to show I wasn't bullshitting. I've done that. And that was after he was physical with me. So, hello.
See,
this is a stand your ground state. Let me tell you something. I know every law.
I'm the nigga who watched, like, crazy shit, like, as a kid. And, like, the thought process of an abuser is odd to me, because I've always seen, like, the physical abusers. You know
right, but like you never seen an emotional abuse?
I've seen a couple of emotional ones, but the physical
worse.
The physical ones I grew up around, and I just never understood that logic of kissing a woman, like tongue kissing her, like
after
with a bloody mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like her mouth is full of blood.
Cause he loved her, but he let her know, bitch, don't play with me.
Yeah.
But that's more like some
satanic shit.
Like,
literally, he on her pimp shit.
And they be on, it's controlling. It's a control factor.
But some women like being controlled.
And they come back, and my mother used to be like, hey, she back again. I don't believe it. Damn, baby, you took a beating this last time. You came back, and I just be like, that's crazy. Like,
let me tell you something.
I watched that shit as a kid,
when it gets physical, it's over.
Yeah.
That because the trust is gone, and if I can't trust you, I can't be with you.
Right.
That's just that.
But for me, I try not to like put my hands on women. And
please don't coin, because I ain't got no money.
No, and that's my thing
it's
too.
It's the pandemic.
Because plain and simple, I don't like being in jail or prison.
And they think.
But
they don't clean the toilets, you're going to get corona.
It's kind of like a pointless thing. Like, I put my hands on you, I'm in jail.
And I still fucking a nigga anyway.
And, like...
That's my theory.
Well,
y'all be choking these hoes, and guess what? You going to go to jail, she still going to fuck on that nigga. If she don't fuck your op while you in jail, it's still going to write you and put money on your books.
Well,
these hoes ain't shit.
If she cheats, or if I suspect, like, cheating or that issue, I just... nullify the situation.
But the thing is these niggas be cheating too. I be like, how y'all let a bunch of niggas in jail, Joe Shaw?
I get it, but I'm a hustler.
Please.
So like,
he done made you all kind of promises, girl. Bye.
If I put like you in my house and like put a commitment to you, like you
a wife.
Well, not really a wife.
Why are you in jail? If you in jail for protecting our family, and you did some shit for, some nigga tried you, then I'm holding it down. But if you in jail for dumb shit like you out robbing people, what are you doing? Why? What the fuck?
I mean, was he bringing you some of the money?
No, don't bring me shit. We two hustlers. First of all, you equally yoked. We can get some money the legal way. The fuck? I'm a whole billionaire. I just ain't got all my money yet. It's up there. I'm telling you, this has been a year of manifestation for me. I'm here for it. So, I don't know. I just can't wait to put my disc book out.
I hear you. Talk it into existence.
Yeah.
That's what you gotta do.
We're going to take a little break real quick. And when we come back, I'm going to let y'all put me in a hot seat.
Cool.
Hot seat.
Yep. So, y'all keep it locked.